Greetings, Soulswind here, and welcome to Let's Play The Planet Crafter. This is an off-stream add-on recording to conclude this stream series. I really enjoyed the game. I like the high-tech gadgets and the high-tech buildings. Okay, not exactly gadgets, but yeah, basically the futuristic technology that we see here. You know, using the biodomes, having the fusion reactors, the futuristic looking drills that just get fancier with every tier, T2, T3 tier, right? We do have some gadgets though, but we don't really see those gadgets, and we just unlocked the pulsar quartz as we reached 600 mega terraformation index. That's a terraformation index that gauges the progress of the planet. So we are here on a barren planet with no atmosphere, no nothing, and we're supposed to build it from nothing. Getting the skies, getting the rain, the clouds, getting water, getting moss, getting lakes. Okay, that's water. And getting grass, flowers, and whatnot. So, like, witnessing the planet grow and take a life of its own, you know? I mean, not exactly, it's not alive, but we've got grass and whatnot, plants, that's indicating life. We've got algae. It's really cool to see the transformation instead of just a terraformation. The transformation of the planet from just having nothing to having life, to supporting life even. And then we've got all these like high-tech buildings, like the living quarters and really cool furnitures, although there should have been more. Then again, it's not really useful. We don't even get to interact with them, so that's fine. We've got different statistics available, like resource generation rates, that is. So we got pretty cool, pretty realistic units. Actually, they are real life units, right? Pascals for pressure. We've got kilograms for biomass. We've got parts per billion for oxygen. And in fact, how much oxygen per billion? It was quadrillion. How much oxygen per quadrillion? Eventually, it becomes more and more concentrated in the atmosphere, and it becomes like maybe at a point in time it will become breathable. So from the atmosphere, we don't have to use oxygen bottles and whatnot. So it actually is pretty cool. Like kelvins, it's increasing from nano to micro, I think, or something like that. It eventually increases to a point where it is kelvins, actual kelvins. The planet heats up. And not only that, there was initially ice we can find on the ground easily to make into water. But as the planet heated up, lakes began to appear. And we've got rain. And then the easily accessible ice, not found anymore. Like, we don't see them near our base. Maybe if I wander further, those parts are still cold, perhaps. But we don't really see them appearing naturally near to our base. That's a cool progression. I really like that too. And being able to make some of these resources sort of infinite, because we can use the extractors, that's really nice too. And we've also got meteor showers to give us some of the rarer resources. And we don't have to keep on exploring for them. On top of that, we have got technology that we eventually discovered, that is the rockets. We can use the rockets to multiply the rate at which we generate our terraformation index factors, the pressure, the heat, the oxygen, the biomass. We can use rockets to increase the rate. That's really, really good. Very, very helpful. So the game at no point feels too grindy, unless we don't realize those things. Like, for a while, I did not realize that, hey, we can use the rockets, so we need to discover them or remember that we've discovered them. But otherwise, it's nowhere grindy. And that's a good thing. You don't want a survival game that's way too grindy. You have to keep on gathering resources like one at a time, or wait for a number that's constantly increasing while not being able to do much unless you just build more of the same thing, which is not really cool. So we get to advance across technology, and they just look more and more futuristic, more and more cool. Like, you can see the T3 drills here, and then this is a T4 drill. We have the fusion reactors here, and that's just all really nice. We've got better and better living quarters. We've got biodomes that look better and better as well. And even the biolab or whatever that is, that's all very cool, very good looking, and very futuristic looking. However, why am I stopping this series? This add-on is to conclude this series. Sort of. It's because of motion sickness. As you have seen in the past few episodes, I've mentioned this, and I have been suffering from the motion sickness. Well, motion sickness is where, like, your brain tries to compensate for the movement you see on screen, like to simulate movement so you feel giddy and whatnot. And it can come from tighter spaces, like the wreckages and whatnot, and also contributed by the darkness in those places. You know, like the torchlight isn't enough, but you don't want to keep on building everywhere, right? It's like it's affecting gameplay to build lamps as you go along. And also like obstacles on the ground. So you think you would be able to pass by these obstacles, so you're not expecting a halt, but then your movement grinds to a complete halt just because of a small tiny rock or boulder or something like that. There is no forward momentum. You just grind to a halt. You don't, lean forward as part of a slowdown. It's just a complete halt. That's very jarring. When you move, there's an acceleration, but here there's no acceleration, just lunge forward. So I'll show these in more detail. And these are things, including like the behavior in the water. There could be ways to negate these things, but it's just me. It's not the game. There's nothing wrong with the game. It's just me. It's just how I perceive motion and movement. Everyone is different. For me, it affects me, but it's not the fault of the game. It's probably not going to affect most of the players playing the game, but I get affected by it. The problem is on me. Like, when I'm going around hunting for meteors, and also the meteor showers, the screen shake. Yeah, that's also something that triggers motion sickness. Not to a great extent, but it does. But when I'm hunting for the resources from the meteors, the rocks stop my movement. Every time it stops the movement, the motion sickness gets exacerbates. And then moving in the base also. Like, the walls of the base just flashing by. It's supposedly in sync with our movement speed. And I like the movement speed. We need this sort of efficiency. We need to move fast. But it just affects me. Like maybe because of my poor hardware quality, my computer perhaps introduced sort of a latency to it, and therefore it doesn't handle movement so well. Because initially in the front part of the game, where we don't have so much things happening on screen, it was fine. It wasn't that bad. It was just during the later parts of the game, that it became worse. Especially the recent few episodes, and having the crashes did not help at all. Because like we'll be moving and then suddenly the game just freezes because of the sand falls. And also these meteor showers, I mentioned that, but the sandstorm, like you can see on screen right now. Moving in the sandstorm impedes vision, and it's a good thing. It should happen in this game. That's fine. Nothing wrong with the game. It's just me. It affects my motion sickness. So maybe with a better hardware, these things might be less obvious and might be less impactful on my motion sickness. But until then, I don't think I can continue with the game. So like, for example, unexpected stopping of movement. Let's quickly give it a show. Like if we were to walk these gaps, see, we get stuck in these gaps. But some of the gaps we can move. So which gaps are the ones that we cannot pass through? See, some of them we can get across. But some of them we don't. We get stuck. Yeah, each time the movement grinds to a complete halt, my motion sickness gets worse. And I recorded this add-on already, but my file got corrupted, so I have to re-record, starting off on a really bad state already, making this just worse. And also, if we were to walk, we can get past. Like, there may be some jarring stops, but sometimes we get past. Okay? See? However, if we were to run, see? I'm holding on to the key. It just stops there. It stops there. These things, although it's affecting me, but I need to show that these things affect me. It doesn't affect everyone, I suppose. Therefore, it's not the problem of the game, but it could use some improvements. Like, make all these same. These are just like very small obstacles. They shouldn't stop movement, right? But in terms of like technical implementations, I don't know if the developers are going to be able to fix it. And we also unlocked one more technology. So, Are we missing out on a lot if we were to stop the series here? Well, there's going to be a lot more features coming out, or rather a significant amount of features coming out. But before that, I would like to say I really like these, like, you know, being able to grow the grass, watching the moss on the floor. Remember, like in the first episode, it was all barren? Now we see grass, green, live. The planet supports life. Gradually, but definitely. See, we see grass here, even though this is here, but as far as here, there's like grass and whatnot already. See, we see grass around here. Although we are constantly pestered by low oxygen, but yeah. Also, nighttime is affecting my motion sickness. I'm just jumping around the topics right now. But, you know, like having these grass is so cool and whatnot. Really, really nice. Now, more about motion sickness. You see, indoors, even when there's no windows, lighting should still remain good, but no, it's not. Like over here, the lighting should stay the same, but if daytime comes by, you see that it's brighter. If there's like a meteor shower or sandstorm, you see it grows an orange tinge, even when there is no windows around it. Indoor lighting should stay constantly bright, or at least constant. Like, this is pretty okay. Sometimes too bright also not very good for motion sickness. But tight quarters and darkness, yeah, it affects motion sickness. It contributes to it. So yeah, okay. What did everyone say? Technology and whatnot. Motion sickness. Okay, technology first. See, all these things, they really look very futuristic, very cool. I really like all these gadgets and all these equipment. They look so good. Oh, another contributor of motion sickness: meteor showers. Lots and lots of meteor showers. Look, that's a lot. Whoa, that's a lot. Whoa, okay, that's a lot of motion sickness there. It wasn't this bad though. Why is it so bad now, huh? This is very severe. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna stop moving and stop looking at the screen for a bit. Sorry for the cut. I realized I should check out what the meteor showers entail. These are really good. These are super alloy meteor showers. Yeah, so like when I am hunting for these meteor showers and whatnot, running into the rocks and having a motion stopped, that's just motion sickness right there. Like having to stop because of obstacles and whatnot, yeah. But these alloy ones though, this is something new. We just unlocked something new. Also, we don't want to go too close to that side because that's just going to crash the game or lag the game to a crash. But these things, and also I don't know why, you know, I think I mentioned this already, but movement in water is just doesn't feel as natural, and therefore I get really bad motion sickness while in the water. Although the water is a must, it's a really good addition to the game. I really like it. It should be there, but I get affected by it. It's just me. Again, it's just me. But wow. Those meteor showers, those were really, really cool. Alright, so I interrupted myself. I can't remember what I wanted to say, but probably technology. So I think I mentioned about all these like units, parts per billion, kelvins, pascals, and kilograms and whatnot. We got some technology to unlock. So, okay, why are we stopping here now? Because I did go online to check what's still remaining for us. Firstly, in terms of technology, we're just left with 5 more to unlock here. Or rather, 4 more, sorry. 4 more to unlock over here. In the previous recording that got corrupted, I had like 6 to unlock. Now it's 4. We still have 2 more here. Still have 1 more here, the fusion generator. These are like tree spreaders, heaters. Extractor unlocked already. The extractor we can build already. These are really good. It helps to make sure that resources are not finite. We can get the rare resources like the osmium, the uranium. Then again, uranium can be summoned using rockets, so it's a good thing. I really like the fact that they give us all these things. Having the uranium rockets, the iridium rockets, they're really good at giving us resources without having us to go out to hunt for those resources. Although we still need osmium, we still need sulfur, and those are from the extractors, and that's really nice too, like we've just seen. The T2 extractors will be able to help us to get more of the rarer items, but I think there's one that is like finite. There's only this many resources for this one, and that is the zeolite, if I'm not mistaken. The zeolite. Here, you can see from here. I have not found zeolite, but according to what I've found, in terms of information, it is limited, so there's only that much. We'll need to decide what we want to do with those resources. Like, you can't build anything we like because it's limited, but that's a good thing. I mean, like, some resources will be limited. Like, for example, in Minecraft, diamonds are limited, so that's okay. That's no problem at all. And we just saw how we get super alloys from meteors too. That's pretty new. But before we even get the super alloy from those meteor showers, we need to first endure the really bad screen shaking because of the meteor strikes on the land. And surprisingly, it doesn't do any damage to anything. So, well, I guess because it is not very realistic, and it's a good thing. Otherwise, because of the frequency of the meteor showers, imagine having to constantly repairing all these things. That will just set us back, and if meteor strikes were to damage anything, then there should be things available for us to prevent that, such as a shield or something, like generate a force field or something to prevent those damage. But those are just possible options that the game can pursue. Having no damage would be equally good as well. The nuclear fusion generator, we can generate more power, more electricity and whatnot. That's nice too. And I think that's about it, right? We've got energy here, and that's really nice, keeping track of everything so we know exactly what is spending how much. And then we've got the messages that, you know, there could be more. Oh, we just unlocked another one. Yeah, there could have been more things. For example, maybe we could have helped some other NPCs or something, like at least send something to them. Just put it into something and then click a button, it gets sent over, and then we receive a message or something. It doesn't even have to be real, like not implemented, like a person watching the person walk around. No need to. Just be like, receive a message pointing to a coordinate, put something into that item, and then send it out, or even through a rocket, send it out, key in some coordinates, and the rocket will fly to whoever's requesting for help, and so be it. That'd be nice enough. But this is okay, I guess. Then again, some of these hints come in way too late. And then we got the map here. This looks more like a upright portal now with these rock outcrops and whatnot, and this is a place that I don't want to go to because of the crashing. The possibility that the game crashes is just not good. These are like grass already over there, despite the fact that the iridium place is usually still really bad, but well, whatever. Eventually, we're gonna get more technology and whatnot. And now we have got trees. Yeah, we have progressed towards trees. So, well, not exactly, not yet at least, but it's pretty cool that we're gonna see trees growing around here. Is that the last stage? I don't know, but I think the game is a little bit laggy now. Yeah, you can see it's kinda laggy because of the rain. Again, it's because of my computer not being able to handle the load. It's probably fine because we can reduce the settings of the game, but I don't want to reduce the settings of the game because then it wouldn't be so nice looking. And I want to show off the game's graphics. Therefore, I'm trying to play at as high a setting as possible. Alright, keep these in here because we picked up from the meteor showers. So yeah, I think that's about it. I can't continue. Like, you know, when it was raining, I just said this a moment ago that it's lagging, like literally a few seconds ago. My vertigo got triggered, my motion sickness got triggered, just like that. And then the meteor showers from the alloys. So yeah, I might return to the game, because according to the developers, there's still going to be new features and new updates coming to the game every 2 to 3 months, as mentioned on the Steam store page for the game. Again, this is the Planet Crafter in early access 0.4.008. That's a version right now. If you're interested to find out more about the game, do visit their Steam store page. Again, this is early access, therefore there's going to be bugs, there's going to be problems to be fixed, there will be more content to be released, such as, for example, 50% bigger map, and maybe even a vehicle, which I was looking forward to. However, because of motion sickness, I'm not able to continue this as a stream series, and we'll have to end the series here. The featurettes, hopefully I can return. If I get a better hardware, maybe that would help too, but I certainly hope that I can at least feature the new additions to the game, maybe even when all the features have been rolled out and the game officially releases. I'm not too sure, but I guess I'll have to find something that works. Maybe make small steps in progress and then make sure my motion sickness doesn't go too bad. I think this stream series comes to an end. Thank you for watching Let's Play The Planet Crafter. I hope you enjoyed the series. That's all I have for now. Have a nice day.